do your research. Sis, I cannot ever. See, even if it means making your own beats and singing the song yourself, do it, okay? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. My name is Mira. Nice to meet you. I hope you enjoyed this video and never want to become a part of this amazing family. I'm just saying, okay, do not leave without clicking that button right here, the red one that says subscribe. Yes, just click on it, okay? It's free. Anyways, today's video is going to be about what no one tells you about starting a YouTube channel or owning a YouTube channel, okay? These are basically things I wish I knew before I started a YouTube channel. So without saying too much, let's get right into the video. Okay guys, so first things first, burnout is real. Most of the time when you want to start a YouTube channel, you're just concentrating on the fact that, oh, I need a YouTube channel, but you forget that, okay, what happens when you post that first video? So I remember when I first posted my first video, it took me like a month literally to come up with another video. If I'm being honest, I had so much time to do research, and I actually did, but at the same time when I was starting my first YouTube video, I was like, okay, you know what, I have ideas, but let me just start with this one. And then after I did that, I realized that, okay, people liked it, but what next? So burnout is real. I highly recommend that before you even start your YouTube channel, you should have at least 50 ideas. Like, it's a fact. Go through all your favorite channels, videos, look for ideas. If you already have a private Instagram, you can ask your followers, like, look for all the ideas you can find. At least 50 ideas is a must, okay? Okay, let's move on to point number 2. So point number 2 is expectations hurt, okay? This one, I cannot emphasize on it enough. If you're going to start a YouTube channel, I highly recommend that you do not expect anything from anyone. First of all, no one owes you anything, okay? I feel like most of the time, we humans are so entitled. We feel like, okay, you're my friend, so you have to do this, you're my friend. It took starting a business and starting this YouTube channel for me to realize that no one actually owes you anything. And sometimes it's actually your friends who would not support you. People usually want you to win until you actually start winning. Like, doesn't make sense? Like, people would say, oh my god, you should probably start a YouTube channel. People would say, oh, you should definitely start a business. And then when you finally start one, boom, they all vanish. It's a fact, okay? So when you start a YouTube channel, do not expect anything from anyone, because the truth is that no one owes you anything. I mean, I feel like most of the time we expect so much that it just turns out to bite us in the butt. And I'm not gonna lie, I have very supportive friends and people in my life, but you guys, when I first started, I was like, oh my god, why will my own friends comment under my picture? Why will my friend like share my picture or whatever? And now that I think about it, I was just being like an entitled whatever. Like, no one owes you anything, okay? It is up to you. You posted that video, you made that choice that, okay, I'm gonna start filming. Yes, that was your choice. No one was there, no one accepted. Even if that person asked you to do it, she just saw something in you and said you should do it. But whatever happens afterwards is all your business. So do not expect anything from anyone, and I promise you it would save you a lot of heartache. Point number 3, patience is key. If you're trying to learn how to be patient in life, YouTube is the best place. I'm not even exaggerating, okay? So when I first started a YouTube channel, like by then I had like a good following on Instagram, and by before I just made like a few thousand on Instagram. I was like, okay, you know what? I have at least 3,000 followers on Instagram. Like, with these people, I can just like quickly transform them into subscribers. It's a lie, you guys. It is a huge lie. I mean, I felt like, okay, if they're following me on Instagram and on Twitter and on Snapchat, it's because they like me, right? They like my personality, right? How hard would it be to just convince them to come and join my YouTube? Guys, that is the biggest scam. In fact, that is the biggest lie we tell ourselves. It is not easy. Sometimes even your friends do not subscribe to your YouTube channel, let alone total strangers. Like, yes, they like you, like they like your pictures on Instagram. Doesn't mean they want to hear you talk about some boring stuff about YouTube or something about your hair not going right or whatever. Like, I wish I knew that, you guys. It took forever for me to even get to 1,000 subscribers. At the time, like, it felt like, oh my god, like, I have so many followers. Why is getting to just 1,000 so difficult? But yeah, you guys, I wish someone had told me that, Mira, you know what? You cannot convert your followers on Instagram or Snapchat or Twitter into subscribers in just a day. Like, it takes forever, okay? Let's look at Jackie Aina, for instance. It took her 10 freaking years to get to where she is right now. And then most of us just start YouTube thinking that, okay, oh my god, I'm going to start YouTube, the next day they'll pay me, and then before I know I'm like this, I'm hit, I'm famous. No, sweetheart, no, it is not, okay? YouTube doesn't work that way. Let's move on to the next point. So the next point is quite similar to patience, okay? This one has to do with the fact that if you're in YouTube for money, sis, go and sleep. Because you're not gonna make money anytime soon. I mean, I've watched YouTubers who talked about the fact that they got they start getting paid after 5 years or like 4 years of being in the thing, okay? You will not get paid right away. Sometimes it takes forever, okay? I mean, I know some people who are like constantly saying, okay, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Once I get to 4,000, I'm gonna get paid. No, sis, you will not get paid once you get to 4,000. Even when you get to that 40,000 watch hours, you still need to go through a verification process where YouTube decides if you're eligible for it or not. That takes forever, okay? All I'm trying to say is that if you're going into YouTube because of the money, then you'll be so disappointed. It takes forever. It takes perfection and craft and consistency and so on and so on to get to that point. Now I'm currently learning that. I'm currently learning that you don't just grow up, like just don't grow in a day. You guys, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm keeping it real with you guys. When I first started YouTube, there were times that I was extremely depressed, and I haven't even been out here that long. Just because you think that you're doing something right or you're doing like the best that you can doesn't mean that people think so. Doesn't mean that people think your content is worthy, because for all you know, what you're doing, someone is doing it times 10. Okay, so YouTube, I feel like in the end, YouTube is about passion. If you are not passionate about it, if you start, you will stop. That's why sometimes someone will start a YouTube channel, they post the first video and you never hear from them again, because YouTube is not easy, you guys. So put that idea that you're gonna make money like in the next week or month out of that window. Okay guys, so moving on to the next point, you don't need so much to start a YouTube channel. So when I first started YouTube, I used to think that to be able to be a YouTuber, you need like all these exotic cameras, all this luxurious lighting, and you need like the best camera in the world. Because you know, like most of the time you see all these big YouTubers and like their cameras are like luxurious, and then their quality is so amazing and all that, and I'm just thinking, oh my god, I thought I had to have it all. I kept telling myself, okay, when I finally buy a camera, today I'll say, okay, when I finally buy a ring light. Eventually, you know what I started YouTube with? My iPhone 7. It wasn't a Plus, it wasn't an 11, it was a phone that I had been using for years, and it was kind of tired, and I just woke up one day and said, you know what, let's just get right into it. And that was the best decision I've ever made. So you don't need all these things to start a YouTube channel. If you have a window, sit by it, okay? If you live in a tiny room, if your door or your window is like the best place, go there. Even if it's the washroom, provided it doesn't echo and there's like a single small part where you can squeeze yourself in and make a video, do it, okay? In the end, it is the content that matters. Sometimes you need to start small to know if you are really into it. If you can buy a camera, do it, okay? Buy what your budget will allow you to. But do not kill yourself. Do not keep giving yourself excuses as to why you cannot do this or why you cannot do that, because trust me, sweetheart, they are all excuses and they're all in your head. The content is what matters. Okay, let's move on to the next point. Editing can be extremely stressful. Like I said earlier on, when you see people talking in front of a camera, like for instance, right now you're watching this video, okay, all you see is me just talking to you, and then you're seeing, okay, she looks nice or whatever, and then she's just talking. But behind the scene, you guys, that is where all the hard work is, okay? So usually it takes at least 2 hours to film a video, at least. That is like for a sit down video. So if it's like a vlog, sometimes it takes days, it takes forever to film it. Sometimes you think that, oh my god, I'm so eloquent, or oh my god, I'm so good at this, and then you sit in front of the camera and your mind goes blank, like literally. And then when you're done with that, you now have to come and sit down and edit out everything. I wish someone had told me that, Mira, you know what, you have to learn everything by yourself. You guys, I had to learn everything, from how to edit on my phone, from how to edit on my laptop, and so on and so on. Like I learned everything by myself, and this is not something I thought I had to go to. I just thought that, okay, yeah, I mean, how hard would it be? I just have to talk in front of a camera and post it. Turns out it doesn't work that way. So I highly recommend that before you even think of starting a YouTube channel, make YouTube your best friend. I started with just my phone, like I said. I film, I edit, I make my thumbnails and everything right on my phone. And how did I do it? By watching YouTube videos. Feel free to comment below if you want me to like make a video of how I edit and film on my phone as well. I would gladly do it. But I learned everything on my own. All I'm trying to say is that it's not just about this, okay? There's a lot more that goes into it. Another thing I wish I knew, you guys, tags and thumbnails. Sometimes I look at some of my content and I'm like, oh my god, this could have been doing so well if I just knew that thumbnails are that important. Everything I do now is more intentional than before. How do I strategically place my titles? How do I strategically place a thumbnail that everyone would want to see, okay? You guys, tagging is key. Yes, they say that now it is more about the titles and then the thumbnails, but people are constantly searching, okay? So if you're making a video about how I wake up every morning, okay? Like if you don't add tags to it, how would the YouTube algorithm, how would the machine or whatever that picks your content know where to place it? If you don't add the tags, how will they know that your video is about how I wake up every morning? Yeah, some people are very like, some people just like post a video without any tags and still make it. But have you wondered how far you would have made it if you added a tag? And all this I didn't know in the beginning. Okay? Now I spend more hours like researching on tags and titles than I used to do, because believe it or not, tags, thumbnails, and titles play a huge role in your video. Okay, moving on to the next one. Another thing I wish someone had told me was that I should batch my content, you guys. So now I'm learning how to film at least 2-3 videos in a day or in a sitting. Before, I used to film one content on a day. I was just starting. I was very shy and nervous in front of the camera. I'm still very shy and nervous in front of the camera, I'm not gonna lie, and most of the time I still fidget a lot and all those things. But when I first started, it was worse. So usually after I film one video, I get so exhausted and I don't want to do anything again. But what I didn't realize is that you can plan your content and film at least 2-3 videos. For instance, today like this, I intend to film 3 videos. This is the second one, and the third one will continue shortly. When I wake up and I make up and I make at least 2 videos in a day, it saves me so much time. Like for instance, if I do this, then I can post twice a week without wasting all my foundation and without doing all these things. All I have to do is change my top, sometimes my eyeshadow or my hair, and I'm good to go. You can achieve so much when you batch and plan and execute your content, and that is currently what I'm doing. It has been so helpful, and I can finally testify and say, before you start a YouTube channel, just think about it, plan it, like write every single thing down if you have to. The important thing I want to add is that be your own hype man. Most of the time, people are too shy to even tell their friends and family that they've started a YouTube channel. They just keep it to themselves, and then they post it and they hope that the universe will pick it or someone else will pick it and put it out there. No, it does not work out there, okay? When I first started my channel, you guys, I created a podcast message, and each time I upload a video, I would send it to all of them. Like, I don't care. If you're rolling your eyes, I am not there. I cannot see it. Don't get me wrong, I used to feel bad all the time because I was sending these messages to like poor people who probably like had better things to do, and some of them I hadn't spoken to in years. But I would swallow my pride and I would send it to them. Why? Because you have to be your own hype man. No one will hype you if you don't hype yourself, okay? If you're not proud of it, then why are you doing it in the first place? Embrace it, okay? Hype yourself. On Twitter, no one ever, like, people don't even retweet it that much, but I'll still post it there with no shame at all. I will post it on Facebook, post it on Twitter, post it on Instagram. I mean, I know that, okay, yeah, people are rolling their eyes, but so what? That is my livelihood. At the end of it, that is what I actually want to do, okay? People kind of only support people who are already successful. I don't know if it makes sense. People support success. It's a fact. So now that you are there and no one knows you, no one cares about you. Right now, no one knows you, no one cares about you. So you have to sit up and hype yourself. Promote the hell out of your content. I remember back then, my friend would tell me that I should, like, when we meet, I should be like, oh, just tell me how to do it. I'd be like, nah, because I'm shy. Now I would actually see. Now sometimes when I meet someone, I'm like, oh, I have a channel, do you want to like subscribe? I'll take your phone and subscribe if I have to, because I need it. That is what I want to do, and I want it to grow. Do you get it? So be your own hype man. Another thing I wish someone had told me was that I should check my analytics and I should check my demographic. So when I first started, I didn't know the right time to post my YouTube videos. Like, I would take a video and I'll just post it at any time. Like, okay, it took me forever to edit. Okay, I've edited it right now. It's 11 p.m. but I don't care. I'm gonna post it. By 11, most people are already asleep. So if I'm posting at 11, who's gonna watch it? Nonsense, right? But I didn't think of it. So it took me a while to realize that, okay, if I post a video at 12 p.m, even if people are working at 12, most people take a break, okay? Most people like try to watch a video or do something to get their mind off whatever they are going through, okay? So 11 makes sense. Even if not all my viewers are out and about at 11, but at least I'll get like the maximum people on YouTube watching it around that time. So it is important to check your demographics and to go by it. You guys, another thing that is extremely important is copyright, okay? Copyright is real out here. Like, you will get copyrighted, okay? You know what hurts? Do you know what the worst thing in life is? To take like forever to film a video, okay? And then watch that video do well, only to get copyrighted. Nothing is ever free on YouTube, you guys. Believe it or not, even non-copyrighted music are sometimes copyrighted, so be very careful with what music you add to your videos. I cannot emphasize on this enough. I wish someone had told me that, Mira, be careful, okay? Because YouTube would whoop your ass. Before you add a music to your video, do your research. Says I cannot emphasize. See, even if it means making your own beat and singing the song yourself, do it, okay? Because you might get copyrighted and it's not funny. It is not a joke. I'm being dead serious. Says play that beat and sing that song if you have to, because your ass will get copyrighted. Okay guys, so these are some of the things I think you should know before you start a YouTube channel, or some of the things I wish I knew before I even started my own YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Do not forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It is extremely important. I cannot emphasize on this enough. It is absolutely free, but it goes a long way to help me to create more content. Let me know in the comment section if you'd want me to do like a part 2, or if you want me to delve deeper into how to edit on your phone and how I make my thumbnails and so on and so forth, and I'll get right into it. Until next time, bye.